Foggy versus Sock meet again. Both close to 30 years old, not quite yet. A bit on the younger side as far as Warcraft players go, I guess. Sock already lost one series here today in the group stage, losing 2-0 to Focus. So if he loses here, if Sock does, he's gonna be out. Foggy with close to a perfect record so far, dropping only a single map against Focus. We'll see what he can do here now. We're starting off on Northern Isles, which is very, very weird. Normally Northern Isles is like the first veto that Night Elves would go for against human. But not here. So Foggy most likely vetoed Terranos stand. Terranos can be a very hard map for Night Elf against human with MK first fast expo. But what else did he veto? Last Refuge, maybe? Foggy's one of the few top Night Elves who doesn't like playing Beastmaster much. Remo, is it cold? Why are you wearing a scarf? Well, it's not exactly cold, but I did catch a bit of a cold. I got a sore throat at the moment, and yeah. The scarf helps a bit. The reason why this map is so good for human versus Night Elf is because you can go for a fast expansion here easily, creep that safely with Militia, and get an instant level 2 from that. Wait a minute. Wait. Is this a neutral hero? This looks like neutral hero from Foggy. Okay, I am intrigued. Panda first. We have been seeing that a bit lately from players like Colorful, also Lawline, especially Lawline, known for being very creative with the first heroes. I can't remember the last time I saw Foggy play Panda first. Alright, very interesting. Takes up the first Tuskar camp and finds the big mana potion. Okay, alright, that opens the door for quite some fiery potential. Second Ancient of War. Oh, it seems like Foggy wants to go super heavily all in with mass hunts. And he's showing his hand kind of early here. Well, maybe it doesn't have to be mass hunts, but double Ancient of War is certainly a big commitment. Dragon Hate's Breath of Fire against the peasants. Foggy will very often commit a ton of mana to try to slow down the human. Another breath comes in. He didn't quite get the double ignite. And only one peasant dies in the end, which is really not that great. Seems like that early game was not perfect for Foggy at all. Ancient of War creeping here also a bit difficult as the Archmage is running across the map. The Panda is still very, very hurt. Worrying me a bit. Oh, item on the ground. Panda needs to get to the Moonwells. Quick. Oh my god, dude, you almost died. Jesus Christ. Use the mana potion to have more efficient healing from the Moonwells. And there we see the Drunken Hate's Breath of Fire coming in again. But it seems like the footies are just too tough to deal with. Oh, and it is Ancient of War. Or rather, Hunter's Hall, by the way. So, Foggy stuck on tier 1. He is super all in. And it doesn't exactly seem to be working out too well. There's an AP coming up at the expansion, but militia were called, and the AP will be cancelled, and that might be game already. Panda going for the boots, needs to be able to run away from this Archmage who keeps pinging away at him. When there's an Arcane Tower standing here as well. If the Panda gets blocked in here, this is game. But he is able to run away. And Sok seemingly feeling confident right now. On his way to tier 2, not too concerned with the hunts. Once he's got level 3 Archmage, these Huntresses will become a lot weaker. The Panda needs level 3. He needs level 3 yesterday. And should get it from these Murlocs, right? Yes. AM not quite level 3 yet. He's really, really close. Sending the footies over to the other green camp. That should be sufficient. And this is it. This is the last chance for Foggy. He has to risk it all, throw it all in, and hope that it works out. Breath of Fire, good building damage once again. Mass repair on the blacksmith, of course, the bouncing glaives. Doing good damage against the peasants, and the Panda is ready with the next breath. Wisps in the back to detonate against the Watcher Elementals. One is taken out, but the Archmage got more mana. Footies nicely saved towards the back. Oh, the peasants! Oof. 3 peasants go down, and so does the blacksmith. Can Foggy still do this somehow? Bring in more wisps against the Watcher Elementals. Next one taken out. But Soxel has a healthy amount of footmen over here. And the hunters are starting to drop quite low. There's no heal scroll on either side, as it just turned daytime here a moment ago. There is one now available, but it's not easy to make it to the shop. One rifleman joining the party, but I think that's the only one because of the blacksmith dying before. Panda getting level 4. Wait a minute. Can he still do this? Okay, he's not quite level 4, but he's about to be. Tier 2 finish for Sok. He could stabilize on one base. He doesn't necessarily have to hold the expo, although he would prefer to. Ooh, the hunt's all super hurt. One more breath comes in. Panda gets level 4. Foggy gets a scroll from the shop. Takes out one more footman. I think Sok has done it though. All the hunters is extremely hurt. There's a shop standing. Foggy certainly needs some clarities here. Clarity, Moonstone probably. Yep. Alright, Foggy not giving this one up yet. Needs to bring mass wisps again. The Watcher Elementals otherwise too dangerous. Oh my god, all the hunts so hurt. A bit more experience for the Panda. If he gets to 5, that would be scary. Alright, in we go again. Drunken Hates, Breath of Fire, lots of damage. Heal spray against it though. The Wisps not finding the detonates yet. Try to get the double detonate, but now we have 2 Water Elementals here. One detonated, but the other one still active. And that must be it. That must be the hold. Sok still has some riflemen left over here. 29 supply only for Foggy. Panda level 4.7. But he needed that level 5 earlier, I think. Got one more breath now. And that's gonna be it. And this shop for Sok is absolutely amazing for the clarities and Regent Scroll. Absolute lifesaver. Now we're gonna have priests coming in as well. The blacksmith has been remade. Foggy is stuck on tier 1. He's trying to... I think he's praying for a mana stone right now. Mana stone and level 5. His last chance to have a shot in this one. Wand of the Wind. Not bad against an alchemist. But perhaps not enough. Oh wait, does this Archmage not have a TP? No he does, okay. And the Panda got level 5, there we go. Wand of the Wind charges have been used already. He's getting some kills, Breath of Fire is cooling down. Oh my god. Oh, more kills for the Panda dude. If he gets level 6... He's got one more breath, he's got one more breath. Good splits though by Sok, minimizing the damage. Acid Bomb plus Water Elementals. That makes his life for the Huntresses very, very tough. Foggy got some kills, but it cost him a lot. Mana, items, hunts. Going for the next heal scroll. Also to take that away from the opponent. I do think that that's wise. But he needs level 6. He needs the ultimate here to have a chance. Kind of surprised that we don't see sorceresses yet. Sorks would be so strong for Sok. He's got a lot of gold as well. And now Sok is breaking into upkeep. While he's looking for the ambush again. It's got decent mana now on the Pandas, and that's 3 Breaths of Fire, I guess. Moonstone ends, it's daytime again, but only for a second, as natural nighttime rolls around, and that means a lot of Moon Juice regen now. Pendant of Energy for the Panda. Alright. Maybe there's still a chance here. Alchemist for Sok though got level 3. That's a big one. The level 2 heal spray super effective now. We also have mortar teams. I kind of expect these Huntresses to just be destroyed. I could snipe the Expo maybe. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Connected decently but not perfectly. Oh, the heal spray. Oh my god, the heal spray is doing so much. The Breath of Fire takes out a mortar team and the shop, actually. The Panda is still far away from 6. He's looking for the kills, one after the next. He needs to get that level 6, and the Militia could give him some decent experience right here. But again, the heal spray. Oh. Heal spray to victory. And another heal scroll. Foggy doing a good job making sure Sok isn't getting these, but Foggy's just so broke. Off of only one base, his income is very limited. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire one more time, but the Panda now almost out of mana. Desperately trying to find these kills, but he's got so little DPS. Every now and then he's got a breath, but other than that, if he doesn't have a breath, there's no chance. There's no chance anymore here. Panda 5.7. But I think at this stage, even if he gets level 6, the ultimate is super strong, of course. But it's not strong enough to beat a 70 supply army. It's not quite the Warden ultimate. He's got the fire once again. But it's getting perfectly out-healed, right? By the heal spray, more or less. Two more teams do fall, though. More experience for the Panda, but also more experience for the Alchemist. He's level 4 now. Panda 5.8. Needs a couple more kills for that level 6. Oh, the gyro is pretty cool here. To have the detection against the Huntresses with Shadow Meld. Oh, the peasants in the back. Oh, he gets the level 6. Just barely. But guess what? He doesn't have mana anymore. Oh, and Foggy's gonna tap out. GG. No chance there anymore. Unusual strat by Foggy. Cool attempt. On the map where Night Elves won't have the easiest of times on Northern Isles. I'm still curious. What did he veto? So, I'm very sure he vetoed Terran stand. Maybe Echo Isles? Maybe Echo Isles. Or Tidehunters. But his Tidehunter opening build is amazing. I really loved what he showed there before. Thank you very much, The Edge, with a 2-month resub. Alright, 1-0 lead for Sock. He needs these points. With that loss earlier that Sock had against Focus, he's not allowed to slip anymore. If he wants to make it into the next round, into the playoffs. And I would imagine Foggy's going to go back to the basics. His keeper playstyle against human, especially with the hit and run and with the drop shenanigans, has gotten so damn strong. Again, I keep referencing it. In the War 3 Champions final, he looked absolutely devastating with that playstyle. Really cool. Keeper, Panda, hit the base, tons of Dryads, Zeppelins, lots of hit and run. And then only make a few bears in the very late game 80 supply. At the moment also, we have Lawlight playing, right? No, never mind. Lawlight is on a short break right now. It's Zhao Kai versus Focus. Also playing here simultaneously in round 4. And Focus is definitely the big favorite there. If Sok should win here, and then might be able to beat Zhao Kai later, then he still has a really good chance of making it out of the groups. And Lawlight versus Focus will be happening after this round, in round 5, to close out the day for us. Alright. First game is in the books. We head into map number 2. And that is going to be Tidehunters. For many Night Elves out there, this is oftentimes a pretty rough map against human. But Foggy's opening creep route is so sick on Tidehunters. I've seen it a few times now. With going for the orange into natural creep, pick up the 2 items with level 2, harass the human right away with level 2 keeper, and then on the way home, buy the staff, get to the Moonwells. It's super active, it's super efficient. And that's what I would expect Foggy to be playing here. Sok could also easily expect exactly this. After all, he faced this just 1 week ago in the ESL Open Cup. think they forgot to turn the music off. Everything looking pretty normal here so far. Archmage, footies, and the keeper on the other side. Alright, it's a bit annoying with the music, but okay. Let's just turn down the sound a bit until they realize the music's still playing. Both starting off with the ring. That's a bit unfortunate. Sock calling the boys, wants to expand here quickly. That's of course what we usually see. Foggy gets to level 2, able to clear out the natural here pretty easily. And can take out the scout footy. Keeper now has basically no mana anymore, so honestly can't even harass too well unless he goes back to the Moonwells. Oh, and the footy gets away. On 12 HP. Pretty unfortunate for Foggy to not have found any damage at the beginning, otherwise that footy would have been dead. And there we go. I think now they turned the music off finally. Alright, Foggy this time playing a different opening. Not playing quite so super aggressive. Creeping up a bit more. Using basically all of his mana here to creep up as quickly as he can. And the Archmage doing much the same. 3 out of 4 rings. Dude, seriously, it seems like it's just purely rings dropping recently. Oh, that one archer. About 1 hit away from dying. Oh! And there's an end snare. Lol. Foggy needs 2, maybe 3 footy last hits to get the level up. But the expansion will most certainly be cancelled here by the look of things. Oh, he misses the deny. That's a big deal. And that means perhaps this expansion will not be cancelled. That footy is dead. And so is the next one. And Sock isn't quite getting the denies at the moment. Neither for that one. So now the keeper 3.2. And the second hero for Foggy should be coming out soon. He's on the way to tier 2 already. Sock hasn't started his tech yet. The humans, of course, always have the faster expansion in the early game. But trade it for a slower tech. Good early game here for Foggy, I'd say. No delay on the expansion. Able to take out quite a few footies. Wouldn't be surprised to see Boots on this keeper here in a moment. Boots and staff to be super active and mobile on the map. Oh man, these denies really aren't hitting. Why is this keeper so huge, by the way? Dude, this keeper is a giant compared to the Archmage. Sock again trying it with the cancel, but good entangle on the Watch Elemental, gonna prevent the damage there, and the entangle finishes. This did take Foggy a lot of moon juice though. He's not gonna have much juice left once he arrives on tier 2. Of Going for the shop early, wants to have clarities and moonstones. I like that. And it's a Demon Hunter second for Foggy. No Panda this time. Alright. Let's go for the staff here. And here we see the strength of the Keeper in the early mid-game. And Tango against Footies, super effective. I think this Footman actually survives. I think he needed one more hit. Oh, Scourge Bone Chimes, very nice find. For the Demon and Bears. Absolutely amazing. And a fast level 2 for the Demon Hunter as well. Panda second for Sock. And I think he just simply didn't scout for the Demon. Going up against a Demon Hunter, you really don't want to have these mana-intensive heroes. Panda and MK, not usually the best choice. Rather a Blood Mage, maybe a Naga. And I think he just didn't see it coming. So many entangles from the Keeper. Sock asking himself, when are you finally gonna run out of mana, goddammit? Well, not yet. Might be able to kill the Tree of Life though, he's got some decent damage here. But with the Wisp Repair I think he should be fine. Some Wisps are going down, but so are the Footies. That was a lot of Footies falling. More experience to the Demon and to the Keeper. Keeper now who's almost level 4. Sock being heavily out-leveled. But that Tree of Life took quite the beating. Alright, question is, what's the tech saying? Foggy is still not on his way to tier 3, so Bears are gonna be far away for Foggy this game. And Sock might have a scary window here, where he can look to be aggressive with 60-70 supply. The so-called Death Ball army, by the human as we call it. Oh my god, more entangles. So many Footies dying. Alright, priests are coming in now. Can they help out? I guess not. Oh, and the rifle's getting caught as well. Keeper just reached level 4. Demon Hunter not quite level 3 yet. Oh, the rifle, that's a big kill if he gets it. Oh, the entangle just barely able to grab it. The Dryad is saved. But everything for Foggy's super hurt now. He needs rejuvenation really bad. He doesn't have Moon Juice anymore because of how heavily he was making use of the Moon Juice. But he got the heal scroll, he got the invuln. Also got an early heal pot, in fact. And Foggy's looking for more kills, maybe. Demon Hunter not quite yet level 3. And Foggy's just staying on tier 2 and Dryads at the moment. Very interesting. Yep. That's a seagull. Now we have Abolish Magic. Didn't quite get the last hit right there. This item from the Ogre Magi can be a very big deal. The big consumable goes to Sock. Oh, the heal scroll too late by Foggy. Kind of messing up this fight. 2 Dryads going down. The position there definitely was not great for Foggy. Scroll of the Beast, by the way, that Sock was able to grab here. And I think it's looking better and better for the Korean. Foggy just playing pure mass Dryads. Once again, ready to play the hit and run, like he's shown a couple of times now already. In a straight up battle, the rifles will be much superior to the Dryad, but Foggy is not looking for a straight up battle. He's looking to poke and prod here and there, go for a bit of base harass perhaps. And the Keeper now with level 2 Treants can do that quite well indeed. Sock needs to set up a lot more towers to be safe against this hit and run. There's more and more Dryads. And more Treants. Foggy all of a sudden with a big army. Dryads of course pretty cheap. You can rise up in supply very quickly with them. 73 now for Foggy. As the Demon Hunter is about to get level 4, the Hellstone that he found is very nice. Especially since he doesn't have rejuvenation here, he needs some help with healing. Oh, item left on the ground, alright. And the Keeper still being very annoying. Oh, Foggy engaging into the rifles and more teams. Not sure if that's the right call. The heal scroll again a bit too late. Foggy must by now be on the way to tier 3, I imagine. Oh, the demon! Jesus. Ooh, that was so close. Tier 3 tech halfway through. It's about buying time right now for Foggy. He needs to find more kills, buy more time. Look at his tier 3 rolling. Or, yeah, exactly. Tier 3 rolling. We do have 2 towers at the expansion now, about to be 3. Same for the main. Gonna force the TP back. Dryads just barely saved. I think he needs some more armor upgrades on these Dryads. Both at 80 supply. Sock would like nothing more than just take a straight up fight. But Foggy's not giving him one. Sock himself going to tier 3 now. And with the mortar teams, you can seriously pressure this expansion. Oh, abolish! Where's the abolish? Oh, one Dryad goes down. Very difficult here to properly dance with the Dryads against the mortar teams. 4 mortar teams in the back. Oh, and the Scroll of the Beast activated. Foggy, of course, has lots of Dispel. Useful from the Dryads. Oh, the Dryad flank coming in from the other side. 3 Dryads and a Shredder from behind. Take out one mortar team. Oh, but the other 3 took out the tree. Expansion destroyed. Tree of Life fallen. And that was a heavy blow to Foggy. He's about to get double level 5 here, though. Or at least get very close. If he gets the camp. And indeed, Foggy picks up the item. Not the best one for him. Medallion of Courage. But it was valuable experience. This game is looking better and better for Sok. Once he reaches tier 3, he can go for Inner Fire. He can go for a Blood Mage third, maybe? Foggy is finding some reinforcements. But the big push is happening. This Panda really didn't do much. I think one thing that is underappreciated about the Panda is just the fact that he's a really good frontliner. He's got a high HP, he's got pretty high armor, he's just simply a good tank. Sok is gonna TP out, he knows time is on his side. He cancelled the expansion. He's about to have his tier 3 upgrades. And I wonder if he's gonna add a third hero. Maybe not. Maybe he's just gonna stay on Archmage Panda. And Foggy, if he loses this game, he's not out of it by any means. Because his other results were very good. We're not aware of every single one of his results. But he was able to beat Focus. And he was able to beat Xiaokai. The Knight of Mirror against Lawlight, we don't know. Scary army for Sok. Inner Fire rifles here in the late game. Very good. Against mass bears with mass upgrades, the rifles can have a tough time, but here we have hardly any bears. Those should be able to get sniped easily. Of course, also now we have the frag shards. And even some knights to help with tanking. Foggy again is trying to flank with some dryads coming from behind. Oh my god, but the frag shards, man, when they connect, it's so much damage. The Archmage gets level 5, getting pressured here by the Demon Hunter. Fairy Dragon up in the air, also doing decent damage, but I think Sok is looking good right here. Big supply lead now for the human. Foggy down to only 48 supply. These Dryads dying so quick. There goes another one. And Sok still looking very much large and in charge. 73 supply. More than 500 gold. He's setting up a third base. And this seems to be checkmate now. Well, Foggy's also setting up a third base, actually. But that one will not stand for long once the mortar teams see. And Foggy also sees that this game is over. Calls for the GG. And Sok gets an important 2-0 victory to stay in the running. To make it out of Group B for next winter 2021. So now